Hey, my GraphCom kids. Good to see you guys. Um, Hope everybody's healthy. Hope everybody is doing the best they can during this lockdown thing. Um, Opportunity to get a little bit creative. I know you're working on the screen printing, little research, little Google slide thing. Believe me, folks, I know it is way, way more fun for me to actually show you how to screen print, but kind of hard to do that these days. But we'll do the best we can. I have here an actual screen printing frame. This is something we might have talked a little bit about, but this is a screen printing frame. This green stuff is the emulsion, light sensitive material. This is your stencil. We'll be pressing ink through it. So I know you're researching it, but I just happen to have one around. So here it is, a screen printing frame. I also have a piece of positive acetate. We can see through it. Once we come up with our design, we would print it to a typical printer that we have in our shop, and we would print the design onto the positive. So those are two things. A couple of reminders about screen printing. We prep our screens to prepare it to accept the emulsion with something called degreaser. The emulsion, which is a light sensitive material, is basically applied to the screen after it's been degreased, and we cure the emulsion in the dark. We have those cabinets by the back of the shop. Well, they're completely light tight, and that's where we typically cure our emulsions. And we prep and we develop our screens with a power washer or a garden hose by that big white screen we had in the back, the big white sink we had in the back of the shop. Okay, so that's how we prep it. And there are pictures all over online of these typical materials. Now, you guys have seen them. You may not have worked with them in the shop, but you've seen them or seen some of my other kind of advanced students working with them. So you have a general idea. And if you do have any questions, you can totally get to give me a Google Hangout, and I can answer the questions. Put together something nice in Google Slides. And once again, I wish we could be doing this for real. Anyway, so I'm learning how to do this. It reminds me of an old television show that I used to watch back when I was your age called The Uncle Floyd Show. And The Uncle Floyd Show had some characters. He would do music and he would do kind of puppets, but it was kind of a cool, kind of offbeat, kind of funky show. But I have a couple of characters that I actually remember from the show, and one of which is Ubi, and he's kind of like a stressed kind of dude. You squeeze him, and he makes this funny face. And then this guy is actually something from the show. This is Bones Boy, and Bones Boy had a little catchphrase. He would say, "Snap it, pal, snap it." Anyway, I don't know, guys. Just trying to make this a little bit more interesting. And there'll be more of it. Keep practicing your Gravit. Keep practicing your Photopea. And that's only for the people who don't have access to Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. If you do have Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, you're good to go. Because it looks like I'm going to have to give you some assignments using those tools. So be well. Hope to see you in person soon. Stay strong, Knowles. Okay, bye.
The day's long and the night is yours alone. time to sing along. And your day's night alone. Hold on, you feel like letting go. Hold on, you think you've had too much. This life will hang on. Well, everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Don't throw your hands. Don't throw your hands. When you feel you've had enough. No, 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 you're not alone.